Welcome back everyone, Dirch here, and I'm about to continue my playthrough. Now, I was asked by somebody, what skin am I using? And, well, the head should be obvious. This is Desperado. It gives me my cowboy hat. With the skin, I am doing the Ancient Wash, but I changed the colors a little bit to this scheme. So you can see here, white and orange. I think the orange was on there. I just changed the white to kind of get more of the pale horse look. And then here, you can see, why isn't it showing the colors? Oh, there you go. Wait. It's weird that it's not showing the colors on that one, but that's like a red and I don't know if that's black or a dark red. I think I left the second one alone. Then I just went all black. And that's what gave her the look of kind of the blood-splattered Death Thread's pale horse look. Which is what I was going for with my Western one. So this is the build I am using in case you guys are new to this series. Jolt said he's going to be doing a video on it, so I might have some new people. So this tree I'm currently kind of debating on a few things. I'm using slow guns, so I think this fire rate helps, but it might be better benefit to add to my rush effectiveness. When I first did this Ella Critty, Ella, however you pronounce this properly, this was bugged, so it didn't work. So I'm currently debating, do I move some skills there? And I'm mainly using the non-elemental guns. Now I do get dots from infusion, but I currently don't have any points in here. Now putting some points in here could just get me some more rush stacks faster. So it might be worth throwing a point in there, moving some things around. The whole reason to doing a playthrough with this new build is so I can kind of tweak it and fine tune it. I'm testing out some new weapons. My first crack of the build worked pretty good. I got a few new pieces of gear. It worked better. It doesn't mean it's perfect. So I'm going to be playing around with some of this stuff, but I'm not going to respect quite yet. Some people say infusion sucks, but because it doesn't add damage, it just changes. So 60% of my damage is non-elemental. 40 would be the elemental of the choice. This does run into some problems like last episode when I had a corrosive enemy and I couldn't change my element to corrosive. But in Mayhem, you get a lot of modifiers which will lessen normal damage, but it'll increase elemental damage. This kind of Mayhem proofs the build a little bit, because when I get that, my elemental damage goes up, so it all kind of washes out. You know, I do get less when I'm shooting at shields, but once I start stacking my overkill damage, it really hasn't mattered. And this thing is fairly mayhem proof with all that. So, it's been working really well. I do need to get down to this tier to get Ties of Bind that really makes the build just explode. And Deep Well works really well with the Jacob's gun that already has a ricochet. So I'm tearing through enemies insanely well with this, getting a lot of overkill. Also, getting down here with your guardian ranks really cranks the build up to add overkill to your next shot. So I've been using a Head Explosion, an Unforgiven. I've actually been using 2 Unforgivens and shotguns for enemies close up, and I'm playing around with a shotgun spot. But right now I'm gonna actually take off this Unforgiven because I found this masher. And on action skill end, I get more critical hit damage with this thing. So this thing will be interesting. I don't know how it's going to compare with a masher, but I'm going to give it a test run. If this had a critical hit damage accessory on it as well, then I think it would definitely compete with the Unforgiven. But we're going to play with that and see. Right now, we are going to head to our next mission. So let's go ahead. Now this build should be pretty good on Katagawa because I think he's got enough ads where I can kill the ads and just kill him with overkill damage. The original concept of this build was use high-powered, low fire rate Jacob's shotguns. That will really crank up Remnant. And this has worked pretty well. I thought he already went to his...
But your echo encryption is broke as hell.
Let these guys talk.
I had a chat with Katagawa. He thought he could win a war from an anti-grav swimming pool. So I gave him a little push.
Okay. So I am going where? Do I go under? Let's look at the map 3D to see. Yeah, so I can go around there, down to the right and up. Okay. I often get lost in this map. I just find it confusing. But yeah, so the original idea was to run into a wall, obviously. It was to stack up damage with Remnant and just let that go around and kill everything, kind of get a bunch of 2-for-1 kills. But once I started with Ties That Bind, everything just started dying. And it is an insanely ammo efficient build, because as you see, I can share that damage with Ties That Bind plus the Remnant plus the Reflections. So in this one, they have less from Incendiary. So this is where I should change to Shock, and you get that kind of flexibility in your build. So you can see that. That'll be some good overkill, and that should go kill him. Oh, not quite. And then I stack up my rush skills. That was taking a while to kill him. Oh, his ball got in a bad spot. Didn't this say plus pistol damage? There we go. Is Ties of Bind not on? I don't see enemies getting grassed. Weird. Alright, well I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that. Anyways, it rips through these enemies pretty damn well.
Oh, you're here. Awesome. Zero, let them in. Zero? You're here, buddy.
Uh-oh, can't
Open
find
up the
Zero.
door. Oh, great, now Zero's missing? I guess I'll buzz you in myself, because the CEO has to do all the work around here.
Alright, so let me just check. So it's plus pistols. That's weird. Kind of felt a little soft there. Alright, so
Come to my office / museum grade aquarium and I'll get you that tasty key fragment. Now I just have to find where Zero disappeared to. Easy, Liam. The Vault Hunter's with me. VIP. All access.
good looking Atlas gun there. Let's just check these modifiers. I hate this one. But I can go back to fire, which is good. But I am plus gun damage, but I hate the accuracy one. This is a crit-based build, and that really kind of starts to dampen it. Alright, Liam, let me in.
Welcome to Atlas. Rebuilt this place from the foundations. The old Atlas was just a pile of glass sand and bankruptcy filings when I got here.
Nice place, Reese. I'm gonna enjoy watching it burn from the inside out.
Get over it, Katagawa! You can't hold the city, the key fragments slipped through your fingers, and now you're losing your grasp on reality! That's 3 hand things right there! Yeah, you can't get past my defense! What the hell? That was the
can
Defense
he?
Command Center! Oh no! Reese! All troops to the
Alright,
courtyard!
so I got
Where
this
the
guy
hell is
here.
Zero?
There we go. That felt more like it. Whoa. So you can see there, I am just killing multiple guys with one shot here, and that's the whole idea of the build. Alright, so the Masher does not feel nearly as strong as the Unforgiven. Let's go back to the Unforgiven here. Out of my way, soldier. That's weird. Those guys didn't seem to connect. But this is ripping through these guys, like it should. Alright. And there we go. You saw 2 guys die. 1 shot. So yeah, that masher was cute, but it's not the Unforgiven. So I'm going to go back to the Unforgiven. I do have a Hornet in my backpack now to, yeah. When I do find some armored enemies, I can switch out to a Hornet. This thing's not that concerning.
Time for a fight.
But those things, unfortunately, I do not have great armor set up.
Fully energized.
So, that wasn't the greatest. I thought you were dead. How many of those guys are there? But yeah, so this is kind of a one-shot build, as you guys have seen.
But Zero stabbed you in the back. How's it feel, Reese?
Shut up, Katagawa. Zero would never betray me.
This is where those shotguns come in. Because there's some enemies that just don't play nice with that close range stuff. The Unforgiven and all that is not quite that. So these shotguns just blast those enemies apart. A lot more forgiving. And the one pump wasn't doing it. So, other thing I wanted to try. So, this one is nice. It's got the deep mag, but where is the shotgun I wanted to try? This here, a stagecoach. I don't know, the sledge shotgun feels a little more oomph than this. It wasn't taking 2 shots, so that one's not winning.
Oh, damn it, no hounds. We can't reboot the turrets while their fields are active. Take them out.
These guys can be annoying.
Can't hold out much longer.
But the sledge shotgun wins, so maybe it is more effective than I originally was thinking. Because I don't need it for a lot of enemies, it's just those annoying enemies that don't do that much with my other guns. I'm also rethinking about trying the monocle again over the head explosion. I was playing the Slaughter Domes with my friend Katie Waffles, you guys check her out on Twitch, the other day, and the monocle was she was just tearing things up with it. But that is super good there, where I just hip-fired, shot an enemy, like 3 guys died, and there was more, the ball would have taken care of more. I mean, that stuff's just beautiful there. That's perfect. Reposition so I can hit this really well, and boom, boom, dead. And if there's more enemies, Remnant would have taken care of them. Sadly, this kills enemies so fast, Remnant rarely gets to do the job. And I kind of built this whole thing around Remnant. And it's just kind of funny that it's not really used that much how I intended. Like I said, that was the entire focus of the build, and it's just unneeded. What's nice is I also was running through one of the proving grounds the other day with Katie as well, and we've done a fair amount of them together, and that was the first time we ever got a 20-minute run, or not 20-minute, but 25 minutes remaining, which is the goal on those. I hate when you just can't get there, or the way phase grass. Alright, those guys are something else. Alright, what are we shooting over here? Oh, there he is. I think he was killed by dots because I didn't see Remnant pop up. Remnant has been slightly bugged, where sometimes it just stops working. You gotta save quit. That is really annoying. Now those guys, you gotta stand back a little bit. But I also love that when okay, that works really good on those guys. So Sledge's shotgun still works pretty nicely. Jesus. That thing got super killed. Oh, I got a claptrap part up here. Let's get him, and then let's get that that log as well. You always want to find all this stuff. And it's kind of like, on some saves I have it all, some I don't. Since this is turning into a build I really love, I'm definitely going to try to like max all that stuff out in this save. Come on. Let's I already have you. Oops. I don't know why I have that in my backpack. I think I accidentally picked it up. And run away. Alright, so then we get this.
Atlas, they lied to me. Bastards. Reese, I don't even want Atlas anymore.
Oh,
Your brand is
then I
over.
interrupted it.
I'll make more profit selling
What's
your
over
employees'
here?
organs than your guns.
Oh, is that the
Here
last
you
one? I can
gotta
check
go,
the
my brand!
nice. Perfect. I already had the other ones, I just needed this. Sadly it doesn't look like anything I need. This stuff is really sweet while leveling up, but end game it's not always as good. So I suggest you do those on your normal mode when you're leveling, because they're awesome then. Oh. So in this case, I've got the Hornet. So I do not have a lot, you know, you don't always run into a lot of these corrosive enemies, but when I do, you get to his crit spots. And take care of him that way. Oh, I got cryoed.
This whole assault falls flat on its face. Get rid of those know-hows.
God, this cryo needs to go away. Am I like perma cryoed? There we go. Finally came off.
Here comes the drop.
Oh.
Ready for a fight.
Oh. No, 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 no. Help, help.
Grabbed an idiot.
Alright.
Fully energized.
So one other thing I have, you guys might... Oh, my fucking cryo. So my shield... I have got a... Oh, I got the transformer on. I went to go with multivitamin. So multivitamin's cool because when my shield gets full, I get healing, but I also get extra healing after my action skill ends, which I spam a lot. And you'll see here on the build, this gives me constant passive healing, but it doubles after my action skill. So after my action skill, I get really fast healing. Surge. I'm not entirely sure what the special effect on that gun is. Now my grenade, I should have used my grenade on the big guy.
The turrets are gone.
Oh,
We're
stupid
running out of
cryo.
options.
Alright.
Oh, crap. Okay. Well, we left the Viper driving the orbital laser.
There we go.
Maybe it's got enough juice left to take out that command ship. You gotta hold it
So you can
off
see
while I
my
get
orbs there just running around, and if anybody's alive, they are dying. So 2 for 1 kill. Get rid of that barrel. And if you guys watch my health bar here as it's going up and down, I'm just healing like crazy. Whoa. So it's all just passive healing. Oh, there's a barrel I'm way too close to. And I got myself with it. But these enemies die so fast to this build.
Come on, me, that could be anything. Zingberry crunch. No. Beanie and vanilla. No, damn it. Chocolate dill pickle. Yes! Woohoo! I'm in! Okay, this might actually work.
And dead.
Laser control. Got it.
Lots of death.
Spinning up the asteroid's reactors. We are only gonna get
Alright, so these guys I'm not great against, so I'm using the It's Piss Grenade to debuff them.
Oh, they're onto me. Deploying countermeasures. I can't get a target lock.
Well, didn't need to be on the Hornet there, but
I got it.
it worked.
Got it. Target lock.
Sometimes it's
Firing.
faster just to kill trash mobs than just to switch to the proper weapon.
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Oh, wow. I am legitimately crying.
But yeah, the crowd control and the DPS of this build is insane. For those of you that are new to this.
Now I just have to.
And those of you that are old to this and you're seeing some of this and you're wondering why I'm recovering all this, I think I might have said it earlier, but Jolt said he was going to cover this build, so I'm expecting an influx of new people kind of watching this.
Just walked in. I'm looking at him right now. Zero, man, everyone's just completely lost their.
Man.
Zero, what are you doing? No,
Love it.
no. Oh no, oh no. Vault Hunter, Zero's trying to kill me. He's the traitor.
God, the
I know,
Hornet's
I
good.
can hardly believe it myself.
Alright, so I'm not going to need the Hornet coming up here. There's no armor, so I'm going to go back to my other Unforgiven, which is more close quarters. I got a feeling I might use some quite a bit of Sledge's shotgun. Alright, so I got to go back up in his office. So one thing some people might be wondering as I fine-tune this build, like, we're going to see a level cap. I think we're all expecting that. So what would I do for the level cap? Just gonna make sure I didn't switch any of this stuff. Do I have something I would rather have? I like the movement speed. Actually, this one I found with reload speed is pretty nice. And more shield. And I am using the fire. So that one actually is better. I'm still kind of looking for the perfect artifacts. But skill tree wise, let's go up. Actually, I don't think it's going to move. But I think I'd like to move further down this tree. I don't really need personal space, but sometimes that would be nice. But this is more of kind of a little further away. I want to get down so I at least have Blight Tiger here. And I don't know if I'm going to be getting much off Samsara, but if they fix Samsara, it seems kind of buggy now. That would be nice to get. Damage reduction wouldn't be terrible. I don't really have splash damage, so this wouldn't be useful. But I could go more in personal space here or helping hands. Damage reduction will just help you be tanky. Mindfulness would be nice, because I have plenty of damage. But getting like movement speed to position better would be cool, and better shield delay. So it wouldn't be bad to get down into kind of this area if I got another 10 points. Like I said, I don't need more damage. Mindfulness, maybe some more points here. Actually, that might be maxed. But either like Samsara would be nice, personal space, mindfulness. There's some points there that would be nice.
This whole war could have been nice and quick.
But I'm assuming we're going to get another 10 points or 11 points or something soon. Not soon, but in a couple of months probably.
We all win. That's how it works. That's how it's always worked. You were special, Reese.
Because I don't really... I should let him keep talking.
Shelf company back from the dead. With you You and the family, we could have turned Malawan into a universal monopoly. You and me.
This is kind of nice looking out
selling
here.
the only weapons anyone would ever need in all
big.
6 galaxies. But I reached out my hand, and you spat in it, Reese. So now you're not family. You're just a competition.
All right. So this is a big feeling of Jack's headquarters. You see here, it's what happened. There's a... I thought there was a sword in that guy, but maybe that's a different guy. But I think it's pretty intentional that it's supposed to remind you of Jack's office in the pre-sequel, being that Reese was kind of a follower of Jack and then got Atlas. You know, as an ex-Hyperion guy, so just looking at this whole thing, I do like these big underwater, or these big aquariums, but this definitely has resemblance of Jack's office. What's this?
To inherit a siren's gift is also to inherit her curse. This is the choice of the siren presented with death. Pass on the gift and burden someone worthy, or release it and burden an unknown soul who has no idea that the entire universe is about to want them dead.
Then we have a little side area of Jack's here. But currently, this is all locked. That will change after the mission. And then Jack's, there's like a secret over here or whatever. There isn't that in this one. But sometimes it's just nice to like appreciate some of the details. See Sasha from Tales of the Borderlands there. See some interesting books. 50 Shades of Gravy is a funny one. The Jacobs book, notice how big that is. Of course they're studying Jacobs to make their guns better. They need to study more. So yeah, anyways, let's move on. I wanted to slide down this thing, but you're just falling.
Zero! Come on, man! I thought we were friends!
You should have joined the family, Reese.
So he is pretty big on his shield, so I'm going to quick switch over to Shock.
Hold them forever! So much power!
Can I phase grass any of these guys?
Ha! Down you go!
Oh shit, that took out a lot of his health.
Time out!
Where are his ads? I see you guys. Okay, maybe not. That wasn't one.
Health over here!
So I was hoping those orbs would go and find him. Did I just... What the fuck? Yep, okay, this build works.
Zero tech!
Yep. Overkill damage for the win. His dummies have like no life, so that was like a bunch of overkill damage just went and wiped him out in like one hit. That was freaking hilarious. God damn. So yeah, that was kind of the concept of this build too pretty early on, is I wonder if I can kill bosses by just killing their ads. And I just did. So yeah, that was anticlimactic. This is a good farming build for this guy.
Thank you for saving my bro. That creep is finished.
Zero, where the hell were you?
I was on the hunt. Could not give myself away. Radio silence.
Like I said, Zero, I super trusted you the whole time, and it was completely justified. As for you, Vault Hunter,
I just did some updates on my computer. These voices sound a little quiet. Keep playing the
I
sounds
owe
because
you
I'm...
everything.
That's better.
You fought off an all-out corporate assault, saved my company, and killed my creepy business stalker.
Sometimes when I'm playing with
Before
friends, I
give
can't
you
hear
this
them
key
talk, so I
fragment,
turn down some game audio.
One last thing to ask of you. Am I pulling off this mustache or what?
Yeah, of course I love it. Mustaches are sweet.
It's a triumph for facial hair everywhere, never again to be surpassed.
I love it. I'm just going to turn that stuff pretty much all the way up.
Okay,
That should be better.
It's a lot to take in. Thank you, Vault Hunter. I will remember that. Here you go. 1 vault key fragment as promised.
Very good.
I love that.
That
Reese
is the
will
third
remember.
and final vault key fragment. Bring it to me on Sanctuary, and I will assemble the full key.
Alright, so I've said this before, but this is really dumb of the game, and I wish they would have fixed it, is I get these rewards in normal mode for a story mission, and then I get the same rewards in True Vault Hunter mode for a story mission. Like, what's the point? You know I already have this game. Why should I get it twice?
Did she? No, never.
Alright, so let's look at some Guardian points here. I love recoil reduction. I also love accuracy. I just want to finish the Hunter tree for some reason. Recoil comes in more handy a lot of times. Alright, I'm not worried about side quests now. I'm just going on the story, so let's go back to Sanctuary. That boss was hilarious. And again, that's kind of the point of this build, is just to kind of kill things with overkill. Kill things fastly with slow guns is kind of the theme, although Sledge's shotgun doesn't fit that, but it's effective at kind of filling in that gap, kind of like, again, the Twister. Oh, look at that cute little guy. Try to high-five him. Alright, let's go see Tanis. Yeah, that was just stupid. There you go, Tanis.
Now, shoot! I need to do a lot of science, and your natural odor is alluringly potent and thus distracting.
You love my
Crimson Raiders to the bridge.
female ab odor. Yeah, so it's not really a DPS build, it's just like burst damage. So on some of the larger bosses, we'll see how it handles. Katagawa's Ball was a bad example of a boss. There's 0 ads,
Did it, killer?
it's all
It'll be a long
armor and
time
shield.
before Malawan forgets the thrashing you gave him. Let's see the Calypsos try to spin that. Now, we've got an opening and we're gonna take it. Reese, where's that vault?
But on
First
all
off,
these other
I
bosses,
wanna
it
say a
just
little
tears
something.
them down fast.
You saved my skin and the skins of every Atlas employee. And skin's important. Stop saying skin. Right. The vault. It's hidden underneath the Apollyon Transit Station.
It's in the middle of the city? How did no one ever find it?
The old Atlas Corporation just paved right over it. I found it when I took over, but I wasn't about to pop the top on that thing in a populated area. Opening a vault is messy stuff. But I'll leave that up to you. Reese! Oh!
We'll have to be fast. We go in through the Skyway by vehicle.
Got it. I'll take point with the Vault Hunter.
This one's mine. We're opening a vault, Maya. You expect me to miss that? I can handle myself, siren or not.
Lilith, we don't know what's down there. It could get ugly. You brought me back to the Raiders for a reason. You're the commander. Use the weapons you've got.
Okay. This one's all you.
Next vault, we do it together. Once you've got your wings back.
Yeah.
All right, Maya, let's gear up. First
Foreshadowing.
vault, what should I bring?
Nope, stay with Lilith.
Seriously? What have I been training for? I'm ready, Maya.
Not yet. See you planet side, Vault Hunter.
Alright, so I think we can get through this in this episode. What was I going to do? Quick fix this. I have been putting skins in all my guns to make the build more uniform, and I just like this skin. Although the Sledge's shotgun looks better without it. This way, all my guns kind of fit the skin of my character. Although they've got that green. I should change the orange
Ava, I
to
can
the
use some
green.
help up here on the bridge. You want to take comms?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Alright.
Hey, got any spare change?
Spare change. We're in Sanctuary 3, fool. Alright, can I fast travel there? I can, but I want my skin to match my gun. So, as dumb as this is... So, color 1 needs to be more of this green. And then that too. Now I may match my gun, I think. Yep. Boom. Look at that. Perfect. I didn't need to go here to fast travel, but I was close. So this boss might be a bigger challenge. He doesn't have a ton of ads. But he is flesh, so
All right, killer.
should be able to do good
Napoleon
damage to
Station's
him.
the last stop on the Central Line. Take the Central Arterial Highway out of the city.
Slag me! You're really opening up the vault? Good luck. And whatever you find in there, try not to lead it back to the city.
Heads up, a squad of Malawan holdouts have fortified the access ramp. You'll have to kick them out if you want to get through. I'm sending Atlas forces that way to support you.
Read my mind, Reese. Vault Hunter, secure the ramp and push through.
Oh boy. Did not have a good angle at any of these guys. Oh, this is bad. I might have got bad modifiers here too. Wait, where? What's an enemy and what is an ally?
Come on, I want a damn challenge.
Is that gonna hit the wall, not him? Okay.
They made for short work. Atlas reigns victorious. Join me, Vault Hunter.
Yep, let's go 0. What are my modifiers here? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, that's not great. Just flat out less damage. And weaker shields.
It feels good to hunt. It is easy to go so. You seek the highway. I will clear the path for you. Cool swords are handy.
Yeah, not too worried about that right now. Of course, these modifiers don't matter. It's not a long battle.
A grip.
Gotta love the just look of these maps. They're beautiful. So yeah, when I first got to this, man, I was so in love. Just like fighting side by side with Maya.
You ready to crack open that vault?
Watching her like super
That's why I'm here.
scorn Kamea.
Yo, Ellie, we'd like to make it to the vault in one piece.
Which actually
What you got
looked
for
like
me?
something from the
Girl,
UCP.
I've been
Which
waiting
is
for you to
interesting.
say something like that. Get ready for Project Double D.
Alright. So before I do double D, I'm just gonna quick get this
Ellie.
because it's right here.
Never change.
Wish I could say finding that vault did some good for the people of Prometheus, but that ain't true. At first, it sure seemed like
Not that interested in listening to that. Once I know I've got all the echoes, I'm gonna go by and like listen to the categories of echoes and kind of talk about them, what we've learned, and talk about the
We
lore
need
a
some
little
tunes. Let's see what Ellie's got on here. Classic.
bit. Although this game has a little bit more driving than I care for.
Going somewhere important?
Like this stuff, it's funny to watch. Like Maya just again, Kamea, this stuff.
No? You sure? Cool. I was gonna do it anyway.
But I do
Don't
not
worry about
love
that.
the
We got
driving in this game.
Just like on Athenas, right?
Here they come. Light them up. Get me close and I'll blast them.
Good idea.
Not under my arm.
Uh-oh.
So it goes.
Alright, kill him.
Roadblock ahead.
Hey, hey, hey! Over here! They're trapped! Tear them apart! For me.
We gotta get these crazies off our back before I can clear the way.
Oh shit. What do I have here? Oh, come back. That was dumb. See where I respawn.
Hyperion. We're not
Well, I respawn where guys are shooting at me like crazy. God, spawn camping bitches.
Step on up, win a prize.
They're just gonna blow up my car.
I can feel the power.
Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna clear some of these things with this guy before I just go get my new car.
I got it under control. You can run.
This stuff to me is just like less interesting.
Believes in you. Okay, those guys, they're on fire now. Don't worry, we'll see them again at the Great Vault. Until then, make those thieves pay for what they did to your family.
Get me near that entrance and I'll
Should've
clear the way.
done that at first, is just hit the barrel up top. That would have been the smarter move. But yeah, vehicle combat and all that, it's just like, I know they made an improvement on vehicles. Come on. But it's still just, it's not your gear, it's not your character, it's not your action skill. To me, it's just boring. Wait. Oh, we're going this way. I wonder if this music's gonna get me copyright struck. Like that. I love that.
All clear. Let's move.
I mean, her death ball is sweet. If I can just outrun those explosions.
Lilith, we're running out of road.
Head through the
Doesn't matter.
spillways.
Yeah, because there's a few more of these in this game. I mean, they're not the end of the world. There's not a lot of them. I just don't love them. I got some boost back.
Beautiful.
Ah, hiding in a gutter. I've always called you trash, but it's good to see you living your truth now.
I can clear the way, but we need to get these idiots off our backs
Yep.
first.
And of course, cars are fragile and die too easy. Wait, what the heck? At least I got the target here.
Don't move.
I just need to hijack the car. Jesus Christ. Whoa. Yeah, these guys are tougher than normal. I don't know what's going on with these cycles. This may be the Mayhem modifiers. I don't think I've tried to fight these guys on foot before in Mayhem. But my build kind of sucks against these guys because I can't phase grass them. You're supposed to be able to phase grass
It's all a circle, you see?
Let me say it. You're supposed to be able to phase grasp or do damage to enemies that you can't phase grasp, but to vehicles you still don't do any. And that was a problem in Borderlands 2, which they did not fix with phase grasp and phase lock. So that's kind of disappointing.
Get me close and I'll clear the way.
All right.
Back to the dirt. All clear. Let's move.
Yep. This music
the
better
train
not
station
copyright
up ahead.
this. All right, we can be done with the double D. Was there anything back here? I feel like there's a chest or something. Just a regular ammo chest. Not that exciting. Usually when there's little things like that, there's secrets in those things.
No refund.
Make sure I am good to go. And I've got Trusty Maya by my side for some better combat here. See, which element do I have on? I have shock on. Do I fight Iridians on the way? I think I do, so I think I'm going to leave that. Yeah, the enemies did have more weapon damage and fire rate, which is a lot of DPS. Move speed, fire rate, and reload speed are kind of cool for me, but I'd take my shield stuff over that. So, actually, I think I run into Children of the Vault here.
Damn it! They're already here!
That's right, you dumb
crap.
shart tarps. We've had our followers combing the city for the vault since before you got here.
So on those few armor enemies, this is not great.
Gonna beat us to it?
But there's not a ton of those. Whoa.
Don't worry, Vault Hunter. We're the ones with the key.
But once you get past
The vault
that,
is
it's
ours.
really good. I've got cryo something over there.
I am
But you can see just the one-shot potential of this build is kind of incredibly big. Once again, I mean, I don't know how many enemies I just killed there. It was a lot. And then once you start that overkill damage stacking, you can just do a ton. Of course, I lost it there, that guy.
Nothing to it. Making headlines.
So that's where, when I get my action skill, I just start healing pretty fast. I mean, whoa, what the fuck was that? Oh, a barrel blew up. But my action skill ended, and then I had a lot of healing from both my skill and my shield.
Stop, bitches!
Might have blew me up. Holy crap, that thing really blew up.
Welcome to Apollyon Station, where
All
Atlas
right.
takes you farther than your dreams.
So, if I want to start this better... Oh, cool.
Hey there, bud.
An ogre again.
Stop.
Sometimes the It's Piss grenade should help the overkill. Alright, so this is where the shotgun comes in. Whoa, what the heck? Jesus Christ. I don't know what was happening there. Maya, you're supposed to be helping me. This guy's got weird movement. Jesus Christ. No wonder Maya wasn't reviving me. She was just getting her ass kicked. I think this is the first time I died to a mob in this game. Oh, fuck. This is not good.
Feels so good. Be still.
Alright, so now I've got to find this rocket launcher that is rocking everything.
A dance,
Those
a
rocket launchers
massacre.
can suck. But the multivitamin is pretty tanky. Where are you?
Take them out. Throwing a nade.
Okay, so something's kicking my ass. And I didn't. It couldn't have been that guy. What was rocking me?
Frag going out.
See, that guy was phase locked or phase grab.
Palm of my hand.
Weird. Something hit hard. No. So I'm still, like I said, I'm still looking for some stuff. So I do kind of go around and check some gear. So that's the example. If I get more skill points, I don't need more damage, but some more survival would not be the end of the world.
Luxury.
Carbine.
It's a three-way intersection.
Apollyon Station. Try our new private transit pods. Fart up your commute in peace.
So it's weird. A lot of maps in this game do not have enough ammo vendors. This one has a lot. This is a fun fight here with like the train coming and stuff. You can go above. Oh, there it is.
Ready to unleash this power. Mediocre.
Oh, that was bad timing. Oh, anointed. Those. Oh no.
Almost done.
Remember to live life lightly.
And he's got his shield up. Nice thing with these guys, by the time they die, pretty much everything else is dead from the damage transfer, so I kind of actually sometimes like seeing them. They're not that bad for this build. Alright, so I've already got that claptrap. Although I should have thrown in its piss, because then he's taking more damage and sharing more damage. I've got to get used to chucking that grenade more. I'm always sitting on like full grenades.
The vault is close now. Whatever power is inside, the Iridians locked it away for a reason.
A lot of people didn't tell me they want me to add the Becca. Ah, shit.
Hear it for themselves.
But, damn.
Yeah? What was that?
Guardians. They protect the vault.
But the Becca isn't really that fitting for this build. It would be good with it, no doubt. But, yeah, it's not really the fit I'm looking for.
Enjoy.
Jesus. These guys do not have much health, so they're going to be a joke.
Got one ready for feeling good.
And what is that thing?
Take them out.
That thing dead? Apparently. Cool, I've got all the logs now, so I can check this thing. Calm down, Mile. Down here. Okay, that was dumb. It looked like it was down there.
Hey, you're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right?
No, I was just trying to get
Point me at whatever killed you.
That's not gonna help, Amara. You can't fight a death wall that you fall down because the guy controlling you is an idiot. I'll get this thing over here too. Wait, where? Oh, there it is. Alright, let's get this.
When the Iridians found me, my sisters tried to fight them off. But I stopped them. I saw what lay behind their open hands. I knew that anyone who would ask for my help was already lost.
For some reason on the map it looked like it was down here. That's kind of cool. No, nothing.
Let's do this!
Alright.
Here comes the drum.
Where's this crit spot?
Let her rip! Who wants a free kill? Here it goes! I can feel the power!
Yeah, those guys just pop. So hopefully there's some of those during the boss. And I can just murder him with those.
Come on! Silence!
As you can see there, that works pretty damn well.
It's on now. Easy.
I don't even know where that guy is.
Just die already! Don't let them retreat! Stay still.
Okay. Those guys are
Through
kind of
here.
weird. So this is where I'd rather just have like a transfusion grenade. And I know I have some of those.
Lilith, we're in.
Maya, Ava's gone. You'll be swarming
Alright, so
everywhere.
the shotgun definitely works for those.
Looks like we're on our own, Vault Hunter.
I've got bullets with your name on them. Well, they
That's rubberized, but I have a good transfusion grenade. This guy's on the ground though, so I don't think the leech is gonna help, or its piss is gonna help me that much. But I may need some get out of jail cards. That's a really slow slide.
Wow. Wasn't sure I'd ever see another vault. Oh, I'm glad you brought me back.
And we saw this guy
Imagine.
during the
Get
trailer,
ready.
which is cool.
The creature the Iridian sealed inside the vault has been sleeping for millennia. It's gonna be pissed when we wake it up. There. That arch is the entrance. Put the key in that pedestal. Been waiting for
Alright,
this.
we'll see how
Here
this
we
all does
go.
with him. I don't think I'm going to have a lot to phase grasp, so I might actually switch to phase cast for this fight. And I should switch back to fire, because I don't believe he has got a shield. Okay, so I'm going to switch to that. And fire, and since there's nothing to really... I don't think I get ads during this. So I'm going to switch to Soul Sap.
Frag going out!
Whoops, that is the wrong skill.
It's injured! Hit it hard!
scientist!
Alright, so I do have ads.
Now's our chance! Light this thing up! It's not taking any damage!
Alright, immunity phase.
Shoot those things! Watch out! That thing is transforming!
Okay, we're running low on shotgun ammo. That could be a concern.
Place down! I'm gonna end you! I'm projecting!
Oh crap. Come on, let's go. Aren't you supposed to be getting me out of fight for my life? Jesus Christ.
Exhilarating an experience as I
I'm wondering if I should switch to shock and just... Now that I've got all these ads out... And... Oh.
silence! Don't struggle!
Of course then the ads go away. Jesus. It's like no gaps in those.
Feeling good! Child's play.
So he's definitely more fire.
Throwing a nade!
I know those are supposed to be dodgeable, but man.
Joy!
He gets so close when he throws them out that I don't seem to be able to. Here we go.
I'm unstoppable! It's injured! Hit it hard! I can't make a dent in that thing!
Alright, so now's where I gotta shoot these things
I
again.
don't know what those are, but we should probably shoot them! What is happening to that thing?
And definitely low on shotgun ammo again. Yeah, I don't know the best way to go about this fight. Alright, so now I need to switch to shock, because he does not care.
And it's fake
place is getting wrecked. That thing is knocking the place down.
Jesus.
You're up. Lock and load.
So where is he?
Coursing through my veins. Mediocre.
Save my second one for when I need it.
Destroy.
Of course, the rubberized grenade not working the best. This stage just pisses me off. It's just like jump around and just like artificially kind of extends it. Get that healing going. Need some healing, big time. Ah, fuck. Alright. Well, where are you going?
Now's our chance. Light this thing up. Get good or die. So much power.
Yeah, not really stacking any overkill damage on him. Oh no. Come on, man. Where are you?
I am dripping.
Oh, come on. Where? Overstroll. Oh, shit. It's actually a pretty fun fight. The Becca would help out here, though. Not gonna lie, so I probably should put it in my backpack. Oh no, I think I just killed him too.
Appreciate that. Can't run from me.
Christ, so close. The orbs have not really done a lot to it.
Hit it hard! I'm gonna end you!
Or it's a flacker or two. Just some of those. I need to just put some of those boss bashing guns in here.
It's hurt! Hit it with everything you've got!
There we go. So yeah, a Flacker, a Becca, Jesus Christ.
Just as I always
3
dreamed.
legendaries.
That was a
Shock
masterpiece of badassery. Seriously.
Epicenter.
Good job.
Hell yeah! That was awesome!
And, ooh, Monocle.
Ava, I told you to wait on the ship. It isn't safe
Damn.
here.
Oh, that's
Is
like,
this a chance to see a real vault?
that's
Look at this place.
actually interesting. Hold on, I'm going to interrupt her talking to look at that monocle. Yeah, it is slow, so fire rate increase even though it's 9% and reload. That's not bad.
Ava, you're not a vault hunter yet. There's a lot more to it than running headfirst into danger.
Right, yeah, totally.
Vault hunter, you should go inside. Take your time. I need to have a chat with my apprentice. Time
What kind
to
of
get my
sucks about these
well-earned
vaults
reward.
is there's never anything in them. I really don't like this choice by Gearbox.
Maybe even 2.
So like, I think that was a really fun fight,
Ava,
even though I don't like the phase where he just jumps around like crazy.
Yeah. This isn't a joke.
Yeah. Vault Hunter, can you hear me? Do not panic. I'm simply testing a new communication device based on Lilith's powers. It seems Echo cannot penetrate the bounds of the vault, so I am forced to use
Get the
this.
chest first.
I am quite curious to know what you find inside.
reveal your secrets, Crystals.
And is that... Ooh. Fortunately, it's not really a gun I want. Wait, where did that legendary come from? I didn't see one pop out. Oh, I didn't even look at that chest because it was a green one. Hot victory. Kill a badass. Kill a badass. 18% speed and damage. Magazine size 40%. That's intriguing. On Flack, when he's already got his badass skill, and you add that on top of it, that could be cool. Ooh. Although there's better melee ones. Wait, is this anything in this one?
Crystals to crack.
I forgot if you could take that off or not. I might just have to turn this in first.
Shiny.
The vault map led us here for a reason. There must be some significance to this device. Fascinating. This vault is linked by an ancient energy conduit to a second vault. Those coordinates look like Eden 6. Good work, Vault Hunter. We have our next destination. Collect Maya and her little truant and return to the ship.
Alright, here it comes, guys. You're probably all wondering my reaction to this, since I love Maya more than like most. And if you're wondering about our iridium count, I got the save from a friend. My Amara's at like level 30 something right now, but then I just got excited about this build and went ahead with this save, and he hacked his iridium up. So yeah.
Ava,
All right.
I'm trying to keep you safe. By just ditching me on the ship? You said I could be a vault hunter like you. You promised. You will. When you're ready.
What's up, bitches? Ow, Troy, look what they left for us.
Thanks for doing all the hard work. Man, you vault thieves only think with your trigger fingers, huh?
Keep this up and I'll be a god for real.
We'll be gods.
I do like how this
What I
split starts
said.
to happen between them.
Now, let me do my thing.
Because I like these guys a lot when it's less of the streamer stuff and more of the family dynamic.
No! What are you doing?
Taking what's ours. See, the monsters don't protect the power of the vaults. They are the power of the vaults.
And now it's all mine.
Hey, save any for the parasite?
Gah.
We're leaving. Now.
See, Maya understands the danger.
So who's the
I kind of like that
Who I
Maya's
get, but
so
what's
wise in
her
this game.
deal?
She's no one. I'm your problem.
I'm gonna be a siren, and then I'm gonna mop the floor with assholes like you.
You're gonna... Is that how you think this works? Honey, you're not even gonna leave this place.
Put her down. That's what I thought.
Maya!
Ava, don't! Be ready.
And the book falls.
No!
You notice how they put like a
I
lightsaber
thought you
sound
could
there?
only take from me.
I guess it's any siren.
Come on.
It almost reminds me of like an Obi-Wan moment.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping they go that route with Maya.
But hey, if that siren thing ever works out for you.
So Maya knows stuff that nobody else seems to know about sirens and how they can work. Because everyone seems so confused about how Ava's going to be a siren, but Maya knows. Kind of show that Maya, all of her studying and stuff, she unlocked a bunch of secrets. And it's almost like she foreshadowed and she kind of knew it was coming.
Maya,
Which makes me love Maya even more.
grab the girl and get back to the ship. I'll tell Lilith.
I don't blame Ava for that either. I don't see where that comes from people. Like they're so entrenched with this was Ava's fault. She's a whiny brat. We were in the vault. The Calypso showed up. If Ava was here or not, they would have gone after Maya because she's a siren. Now, I understand the complaint of how the Vault Hunters aren't part of the scene. So it's like, where's Amara? You know, I'm a siren. Why aren't they like taking my powers? But in Borderlands, it's weird because the characters you play have never really been part of the cutscenes. Like, we're kind of doing the work and doing the fighting, but we're not in the cutscenes. And that isn't great, and I wish they would get better at that, but that's been through all the Borderlands games, so I'm not going to like particularly harp on Borderlands 3 for something that they've done in all of the games so far. I don't think that's a fair criticism, even though, yeah, it's a sequel, they could have improved. But like, I didn't hear a ton of complaints about that in Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel and Borderlands 1, so it's weird that that's coming up so heavily now. Just that to me just seems like people are looking for something to complain about. But yeah, so they would have gone after Maya either way because they were here. It's just not Ava's fault. Is she kind of a whiny kid? Yeah. I get that.
She's dead. Maya's dead.
We're not safe here. Come with me.
But so when you first meet Maya, she's returned to her homeland, which is a little odd because those monks and all weren't good to her in Borderlands 2, and there's echoes and stuff. But I think she wanted, she knew there was stuff to learn. There was text there, and my hope with Maya is they kind of Obi-Wan Kenobi her. So in this scene, it's almost like the Darth Vader Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, there was a surprised look on her face, but it was almost like a moment of self-sacrifice for everyone else to get out. And we know in the end of the game what happens. In case you guys haven't played it, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I'm hoping in like DLCs and stuff, we almost get kind of Maya speaking from the grave through her powers, and you kind of get that wise old, even though she's not old, that wise older view from her. So that's my hope. If they just kind of drop this and nothing else comes from it, then I'll be more upset if also Maya's just forgotten and we go forward without her. But I hope they make something out of this sacrifice Maya just did, a bigger moment out of it, and maybe in a follow-up DLC, kind of like in Borderlands 2. Tiny Tina's Attack on Dragon Keep really dealt with Roland's death and just other themes. If they give us another story DLC that really kind of deals with the fallout of what happened during this and continues that story, I'll be pretty good with it. If they just like drop that theme, I'll be a little upset with it, because like at the end of the Borderlands, the pre-sequel, one of my disappointments with the story is the war is coming. We need all the Vault Hunters we can get. That kind of went away. I'm going to listen to this though.
Lilith, you have to say something. Fine, I'll say something. I knew Maya when she was alive. I preferred her that way. That didn't come out right. But she's gone, and that's how it is. All we can do is fight to honor her memory the best we can. People die in wars. By the droves. I mean, open your eyes, people. Don't ask me to speak at your funeral, Lilith.
No kidding, Tannis.
I never kid. I know what I am, a brilliantly ruthless scientist. And you know what you are, because everyone on this ship is waiting for you to say something, and they won't be able to get back to the very important things they need to do to keep this hunk of floating space debris functioning until you do.
Maya wasn't just a Crimson Raider or a Vault Hunter. She was family. But we can't lose sight of our mission. We're going to open the vaults. That's how we make her death mean anything. Everyone, back to your stations.
Open the vaults? That's all you have to say. Maya's dead because you wanted to open the vaults. We should be hunting down the Calypsos and making them pay for what they did.
It's not that easy.
Maya always told me a Vault Hunter runs toward the fire. All her stories were about you. You saved Pandora. You killed Handsome Jack. You're supposed to be the Firehawk.
I don't know what I am.
Figure it out, Lilith, before you get someone else killed.
Vault Hunter, go see if she's all right, will you? I'll get us ready for the jump to Eden 6.
All right. So I'm going to spend the time talking to these people here. I wonder if there's anything that some of these other people... Someone else up on the bridge. They have things to say after this.
Vault Hunter, good, you're here. We need to set a course to Eden 6. No time to waste.
Oh, whoops. I was supposed to talk to Ava first.
What now?
Hey, Joe! Looks like we interrupted your sad times. Here, maybe this will cheer you up.
man, your dead siren's powers are amazeballs! Woo! I've been phase locking grapes and tossing them into my mouth all day! Your friend's dead!
Always a step behind, eh, Lil? Well, see you at the next vault, which totally doesn't rhyme with Schmeed and Schmix. Bye!
I'm not sure those monsters care about anyone or anything. And that's what makes them so dangerous. Tana says the vault down on Promethea was somehow connected to one on Eden 6. If the Calypsos want to get their hands on that vault, those monsters are gonna have to go through us. Luckily, we have a friend in the area. Claptrap, get Hammerlock on vidscreen.
Alright, so I think because I didn't talk to Ava, I don't get the cloud kill. I already have level 51s, but again, getting the same trinkets we have, kind of dumb.
With pleasure. I'll bet he can't wait to hear about my many adventures.
I do love a Hammerlock. I love how much time we spent on Eden 6, but I've got more to say about what just happened.
Jacobs at your service. I'm sorry to report that those COV zealots have kidnapped Hammerlock.
And it seems they're here for me. One step closer and I'll whoop you with lead! I'll emblazon my family crest on your craven ass!
Nice.
Looks like the COV are already on Eden 6. Vault Hunter, meet up with Wainwright Jacobs and find out what's going on down there.
Okay. Come on, Lexi. You got anything to say? Nope. Alright, so I do like that moment of Lilith kind of struggling with her new role. She's always been a reluctant leader. You know, Roland was a leader, then she kind of accepted it.
Hey, got something for you.
Although the cloud kill, I've got other level 51, so I'm not worried about it. But it does make me sad that like when you get that gun, you like stop fighting armored enemies for a long time, which then it just kind of like sits there and is a bit useless, and that's kind of sad. All right, so I should have just pulled that out. That would have been pretty good for that fight. So these weren't doing all that great.
Everyone has their price.
To get the ogre, I want to keep that. So it's piss. All right. I know I could have just sold all. What's my grenade?
I used to have one just
All right. Let's get the It's Piss back on. I wonder, is the epicenter a transfusion? Or oh yeah, that's the epicenter. I'm gonna play with that. I'm gonna drop some stuff off in my safe so I can throw it on my mules, things I do not need. So this is for other characters. Whoops, that was the bank. Whoops. So that goes back to the bank. That can go to the bank. I'm not really using it. I want to keep that for corrosive enemies. I want to keep the transformer. Hexes are good, but they're too good. I don't know what the surge does, so I'll throw that in there for now. This could be interesting though. Cryo. I'm not really using much cryo. That could be good with cryo racks though. I'm gonna give that to Flak. And the other one I have on is better. Although the cooldown rate, I could cooldown rate fast anyways. Okay, so I'll keep those. I'll keep the It's Piss. And I'll try the Epicenter. And I should get a Becca on this character. I've heard this recursion is really good, but I don't know if that's for this character. Although I don't know if I have that in my bank, so let's throw that in the bank. Okay. So I can do some testing with that. Yeah, so next I will be moving on to Eden 6, which is awesome because I love spending time there. I'm going to check Earls just in case something is cool. But yeah, the Maya thing, I hate to see Maya go, but I'm not going to call it bad writing because Maya dies. It's just what's going to be the conclusion with that. I don't think the story is completely done. I would like to have seen it kind of completely done within this. Already going down the blues, nothing. Well, they build off it, I'll be fine. Like I was saying, at the end of the pre-sequel, there's that really awesome scene with the Guardian of, you know, war is coming and it stopped the bullets, and all of a sudden that thread kind of left hanging, and we don't know where Athena's at, and there's some stuff. So, you know, is Gearbox just kind of retconning and forgetting that happened, or are we going to deal with that? And is that in the DLC? Is that Borderlands 4? You know, what is that? So, ooh, actually, that might not be terrible either. I don't really melee much, but the regeneration, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't use City Slam. What do I have here? Oh, that's kind of not something I need. So yeah, there is I'm okay with the story right now. I want to see again where they take it. But yeah, I mean, Ava's a kid, so what? She's a little bit of a bratty kid.
Keep fighting the good fight.
None of that is like stupid or broken to me. I understand it.
$1 for a dance.
But yeah, it is sad to see Maya go, but they did interesting things with her. I would have liked to see him develop more, but I don't think they have to be done with it as right now. So we'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm going to call this an episode, and then the next one I will move on to the Eden stuff, which is part of the game that I really enjoy because I love Jacobs, I love Hammerlock, and Wainwright is one of the biggest badasses they've introduced in Borderlands, and plays pretty awesome too. So yeah, that's it. I will talk to you all later. Bye.